and I had hoped to have left out today, but things didn't work out for me that way. For those that don't know, I'm having new issues with this vehicle, with the transmission again. I think it's just part mortality issue. A lot of times new parts just aren't that good these days. So I was hoping to pull a trailer with this or the bus. We had the bus. We tried to wire the bus up in order to take a trailer hitch, but all the every time we tried to wire it, it would mess up the signals on it. So it had a lot of issues. I want to get 13 people in the house. So I saw one person in the house, 4 thumbs up, and 6. Okay. So I'm driving. The phone's in a hands-free set, so I'm not touching it. But here's the deal. We put over a day of time just trying to get the wires right for the bus to be able to pull a trailer, and we just couldn't do it. Everything we did, it would mess up the signal from the bus itself. So we kind of gave up on that. I mean, I had a wire wizard working on it, not just anybody. And we've wired lots of trailers before, trailer hitches, so this one's a bit of a bear. In any event, trying to get my trailer loaded and my bus loaded. Hopefully that's happening. I just went to Florence, Alabama to get a part for the transmission for this thing. We were getting the code out of the transmission. This thing was a little slow to start off and drive sometimes. Not always, just usually. Right now it's just lagging a little bit when I'm starting out and drive. And so we checked the codes on it, and we got a pressure transducer overpressure code, a pressure governor, in this transmission. So I went to one place and got one part store and got a one part for it. I went to another part store and got another part for it, but nobody had the pressure sensor array around. The only place you could get it from was a place that does not sell to customers. They only sell to businesses. So I went basically under the auspices of a certain business. I had to drive an hour and a half from my house to get it, and now I've got it. And so hopefully I've got what I need to make this transmission work. We're just going to do a shade tree mechanic job on it, and then we'll read the codes to see if that's cleared it. If so, I should be able to pull a trailer with this thing. But I'm having a hard time finding, for driving the bus with no trailer. If I'm having to pull a trailer with this, I need another driver. I'm having a hard time finding another qualified driver. Hey, Michelle, thank you for sharing that. So why am I doing all this? And I should probably do a video just on this topic alone, in that, just given everything happening today, if you noticed, a lot of YouTube channels are now really focusing on bugging out, seriously, or getting their preps ready. A lot of the prepping channels have suddenly got a lot more serious than they were. It's because of the gravity of everything that's going on in the world, and so I really need to get out. In fact, I've got my house sold. I didn't sell it for I want. I'm still going to have some credit card debt. I'm not going to be able to pay it all off. And right now I'm trying to sell things. The struggle just to get enough gas money to make it out to Arizona. I got to make about 4 or 5 trips, and I've got to be out well before the end of June, so I can get the closing date done before the end of June, or else I'm going to be unable to pay the bills. It's just flat down bad, so I'm scraping. But anyway, I got to be back here on the 2nd of August for somebody's going to buy most of my worm farm stuff. So I need, it's 2 days to snowflake, a day to unload, 2 days back, and that's if nothing breaks. So that's almost a week. And I probably have 4 or 5 loads that I need to run out there. So I am on a tight schedule. I need to get something headed to snowflake fast. And that's what I'm trying to do. So yeah, my parts are here in this bag. A couple of the parts I got, and I'm almost home now. I was almost home, and I found a place to pull over to start the video, and for some reason it didn't start right off the bat. It just sat there and spiraled on me for a long time. What it was, I was showing connections. I'm almost at the house now. Anyway, I got to get out of here. I got no choice. I cannot afford the bills associated with staying here at this point in time. And it's just a good thing for prepping in general, guys. I mean, right now, the best thing you can do is, if you can live in your bug out location, you're way ahead. If you can bug in, you're way ahead. And I'm trying to get to that kind of proposition. I'm only 26 miles from Browns Ferry Nuclear Power Plant. Not a good place to be. People are moving in here hand over fist in this area. I moved out in the country. When I moved out here, the city's chased me out here, and it's grown quite a bit. So this area is very populated. I mean, if you just want to have a market for a market garden, it'd be great, because market has got a lot better. But at the same time, I'm just not comfortable around so many people. And we're so close to a nuclear power plant, knowing what I know now. So that's all issues to be resolved. I'm pulling around the house. I'm probably going to end this video in a minute, because hopefully I got some guys working on getting my stuff loaded up for me while I'm gone, so I can be ready, hopefully, to take off in the morning. All right, I believe my bus is backed up for the load position, although I don't see it. Let's see what I can see up here. Drive by and maybe do a turnaround. Yep, bus is over there to be loaded. So, hopefully I got some people here. A couple of workers that showed up earlier are gone. So I got to see what's going on. Hey, we got a super chat. All right. Anna, let me see. I'm going to have to pull over and read that in a second. So, salute for the super chat. Like, and 2 cents maybe. I'm not sure. I got to go back and check that. I do like to give credit when people give a super chat. I'm going to pull over and circle and back out the road. It's a little bit hard to see sometimes backing around with this big beast here, but I mean, nothing like driving the bus. So I'm either pulling a trailer with this thing or driving the bus. Let's see who's here. When I get back here. Pull up. I got a shade tree mechanic. I'm hoping he's here. I don't see his vehicle. I don't see his vehicle. The other couple that came to load the trailer this morning. Hoping they'll start loading the bus. Yeah, I got my hands full. A lot to do today. A whole lot to do in a short time to get there. Kind of situation. I'm pulling up behind Vanna White here in Cherry. Really close. We got to get in and out. All right. Window up. There we are. Hey, Space. Scratch, how you doing? Good to see you in the house, Scratch. All right, my mechanic's not here. The other couple's gone. There's another guy that might be here working. I don't know. And my seatbelt's getting wadded up. It's always some complication. There's always something going on. Something's happening. You know, that's how they do these live shows, you know, like these shows like vlogger shows and all these shows like that. It's because something's always popping up. Nothing ever works right. Always something break in. There's always something come up, constant. And that's just what life is. You just got to know how to roll with punches and keep things going in the positive direction as best you can. And that's, you know, you don't give up. I can't afford to give up. There's no quit. I got to keep going. Oh, we got another super chat. I can read that. Melinda Lick. Thank you. Appreciate it. Sorry, guys, for not putting out too much content lately, but I've just been going solid. I've just not had time. I've actually looked, and you know, when I can catch a stop, you know, hey, Melinda Lick, who else gave a super chat? Let me scroll back up in here, and it was yes, it was Ann's 2 cents. That's what I thought. Ann's 2 cents. Salute to you, $20 super chat. Salute to Minda Lick, $5 super chat. Thank you both. And I'd have to get off the phone to check my PayPal. I don't know if I check it, I'll lose the stream here probably. But Michelle is. When I go live next, I will give credit to whoever's chipped in that way. So I appreciate it, guys. So yeah, I'm heading to Arizona. Hey, Dave Smith from Arizona, good to see you. That is what I am setting up to do. If it wasn't for drama, folks wouldn't watch, I guess. Yeah, there's always something going wrong. You know, but on those shows, they got another cameraman. Hey, JG, $20 super chat. Well, thank you, JG. I appreciate it. All right, well, help me to come up with some gas money. because it's tough right now. All right, y'all know that things are tight. But anyway, appreciate that very much. So cicadas, yes, they're everywhere. Listen, you hear that? Cicadas. Let me turn the video around. And there's Freddy cat, my kitty cat. Boots come up missing. Yeah, I got somebody here loading. So, I do have a worker here. Good. Is Opie coming back here in a minute?
Yeah, they just went to the dollar store.
Okay, good. I got parts for this van. Ow. Been riding too long. My knees are stiff. I hear the cicadas. I'm live on YouTube. All right, so what we got going, we're going to try to get this transmission working reliably, pull a trailer. What I'm worried about is getting it out there and stripping the clutches and having a complete transmission failure on the road pulling in a trailer. That would be a disaster. That's why I want to get it right. Why don't you pull up next to my tractor? It's going to make it hard to get in and out of here. We've been trying to set up the bus here. So it's got a little temporary living area right here we're working on. You can see it's got we've come up with some curtains to be able to put over the windows here and to pull up front so we can have a little privacy back here and block out the sunlight if you got to sleep, because this is a more than 1 day trip. And starting to load some glass and stuff in here. Yeah, this is a long way to go on loading this thing. Got a lot of work to do. Got my inflatable bed down here. Because this board would probably be punctured, I got me some carpet to put down on it. So, anywho, I don't know if I'm driving this thing or driving my van. Most likely this thing. We'll see. Trying to get my tractor going again here too. Finally found a good starter for it. Took forever. I got a trailer back here we're loading up. That camper shell, I'm going to use that for a shed top. I don't know, I might do a little survival hutch video with that too, you know. Using that as a hutch for a little survival bushcraft type shed. That might make a good video. So, all right, he's getting the windows, doors. These are my future greenhouses. That's why we're taking this stuff out there. And we're using this foam I brought home. You remember when I was, my little Trials 1 video when I was trying to, had a flat tire on the trailer out in the middle of nowhere. What y'all missed was me changing that flat out. We had to use 2 different jacks because the jacks wasn't tall enough in the stage, so I could use lumber to set under them. And then we were really close to having one of those jacks slip out. So yeah, we had our share of drama. Always some kind of drama. Anybody need a boat? Try to take that water tank with that boat I'm keeping. So, any event, here we go. Oh my God, that trailer is loaded down good now. It may take Betsy Blue to pull that trailer. That's a heavy load. I don't know if I'd want to pull that with my van anyway with that kind of load on it. That's a lot of logs. Not just logs, it's timbers. Lumber is very expensive in Sholo, Arizona. It is very expensive. So we tore down my worm beds where I had barrel halves, and we packed that lumber here. I can build sheds with that. Plus we packed a lot of tin. So my first runs out is going to be construction materials. There's a lot of metal up under this lumber. It looks rough, but it'll be just fine. It's still solid wood. May not be pretty, but it'll be just fine for building sheds and buildings out in Arizona. And it's still solid, as you can see. But yeah, we're gonna miss this place here. Guys, it's like a jungle. Here in Alabama, when it's just springtime, We got all this rain and water. It's like a jungle. There's a lot of mess. There's a lot of garbage. I asked my guy cleaning up. He just took out the big bag. I told him to get all this strode garbage. He didn't do it. I'm gonna have to do all that, I guess, myself. We got water everywhere. Here, not in Arizona. Thick growth everywhere. Cicadas. I mean, once you get springtime here, when it gets warm, this is like a jungle. No kidding, guys. So, around here, it's like a tropical jungle. It's hot, humid. The cat's happy. Mosquitoes buzzing my ear. And the cat. That's Freddy cat. So, any minute, guys. Mosquitoes trying to eat me already. Yep, mosquitoes love me out here. And I've been eating enough garlic lately. That's a problem. Big old tree here. Barn. Chandelier in the barn. Still got garlic hanging in there. Worm harvester. That's the one I use. And I got somebody, I think, is going to get the DC-X rocket. I've done a lot of videos right here, guys. All right, kitty cat. That's the avionics bay, the old DC-X rocket. That's the old inner tank. So that will help with some of the gas and moving expenses. And I won't cover them all, no, but it'll help. If that guy comes and gets it, if he don't, I'm gonna be in a pickle. Anyway, guys, that's what we're doing. We're setting up to get out of here. I gotta check my camera. I got some security cameras I need to set up. Oh, Jason. Let's see here. Turn this video around. Ow, yeah, mosquitoes are all over me here. I'm gonna wave the mosquitoes like crazy. Jason said, leaving Caladan for Arcus. You need desert power. Yeah, I need desert power. How you doing, Jason? Dr. Pepper. Yeah, that's the mushroom cooler I got. Yeah, that's my cat. That's my cat. Arnold, it should show up soon. I was responding to your comment on a different channel. What are you talking to there, Arnold? Deborah, I've been out of the loop for a bit. Sorry for so many questions. Thank you, Rodney, for answering. Good. Yeah, you know, when I'm driving, I really can't read all these comments, guys. I've stopped for a second. I don't know how long I got to get to it. We got a lot going on here. Don't forget the air conditioner. I'm going to be off grid. I don't even have solar set up yet. I don't even know if I can afford it right off the bat, I don't think. So, treat the basement last night. Oh, Lord, Elton, tornadoes. Yeah, all kind of storms. Yeah, I'll be taking I-40. Not I-20, that's too far south. Be taking I-40. Where's my pomade? Oh, Frog was singing last night. Yeah, he hears the cicadas. I'm going backwards up the chat here. Here, getting in everything. This, I'm landing my arm, landing on the pavement here. There's one of these little red-eyed monsters. One of these little red-eyed monsters. Let's show you. Put my finger there. Give you a size scale. I bumped into my arm and crashed on the pavement there. Anyway, so if you hadn't seen them, you've seen one now. The regular ones here are twice as wide as that, or maybe more, and they tend to be yeah, they come out like every couple of years, but there's usually a crop of them every year. I think they eat roots in the ground for a couple of years. But yeah, you got the big birds like this, them everywhere. all around here. They're everywhere. There you are, cicadas. All right, guys. So I made a few other messages. All right, greetings and salutations to you, Jason. I'm going backwards in the chat again. Big worm, get up in the morning, it's just another day. Pack up my belongings, I got to get away, jump into a text, anytime to getting tight, I got to get them on. Yeah, big worm, things are getting crazy. Should have rented a big truck, it's cost more than I can afford. Yeah, I looked at U-Haul. The $19 a day is in town only. You go out of town, it's way higher. I priced it when I was texting, but I was telling me then to get a U-Haul, and it's like, no. It's crazy expensive. Why rent a U-Haul and pay thousands and thousands of dollars for one move when I got to make several trips, and I can do it a lot cheaper in my bus. So when I rent a truck, I got a truck. Well, yeah, maybe a semi. I've actually had a hard time locating semis. I have been searching for flatbed loads several times and just not found a good contact or deal. But anyway, guys, so that's it right there. That is my U-Haul. Maybe one day my home. That's it right there. My bug out bus. And it's going to bug me out to all the way to Arizona. Potatoes are better than potato chips. How you doing, Soulside Joel? That's a funny one. Maybe they are. That's the whole strategy. The reason they come up with so many numbers is there's just too many of them for everything to eat. All right, thank you for the prayers. Yeah, I got to get through some storms probably, driving back and forth. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Video looping? No, it's signal is the problem. Hopefully I'll have some Starlink set up out there before too long. It'll be like when I was in Arizona before. Communications on my property is kind of spotty, but I don't have to go too far if I want to do a live stream with my phone. Either up on the end of Geller Baldy, that road, or some other road around there, or go to Taylor. Anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it off. I got a lot of stuff to do here. Well, the signal was bad around the house in particular, and it's bad under trees. 5G don't like trees. And these are the short trees here. They're taller than what I got in Arizona. And that's my short trees. Those in the back, those are about 100, somewhere about 100 foot tall. There's some tall trees back there, guys. See those? Those go way up. Got some cherries here. Wild cherries. I'll probably miss them. Probably should be green when I'm gone. Blackberries, are a lot of blackberries out back. I'll probably miss those too. I'll miss my persimmons. But we'll be on to a new adventure. Anyway, folks, I gotta go. I got a lot of work to do. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you, super chatters, one and all. Thank you, mods, for all you do. And everyone take care. Just remember, right now it's time to get serious. Get your preps in order. And you can always check out prepwithgreg.com or some of the links I'm sure the mods will be putting in here. It's not too late to get seeds. You can still plant summer stuff and some winter, fall squash, of course, winter squash. Maybe a good time to water seeds for that. You can go to True Leaf Market or Eden Brothers. Check my links. I'll post on a lot of my videos. I won't be on this video probably, because I got to get to it. Anyway, thank y'all all for watching. Take care, and Greg out.